The next morning, the lumbermen came back and spent all day fixing the road, but that night the Cherokees dug it up again. This went on for the next 2 days and nights. Then the lumbermen put up guards on the road with guns, but they could not guard all the road, and the Cherokees dug trenches where they could. Grandma said it was a hard struggle, and they grew very tired. Then one day, as the lumbermen were working on the road, a giant white oak fell across a wagon. It killed 2 mules and smashed the wagon. She said it was a fine, healthy white oak and had no reason to fall, but it did. The lumbermen gave up trying to build the road. Spring rains set in, and they never came back. Grandma said the moon waxed full, and they held a celebration in the great stand of white oaks. They danced in their branches together and touched the Cherokee. Grandma said they sang a death chant for the white oak who had given life to save others, and she said the feeling was so strong that it almost picked her up off the mountain. "Little tree," she said, "these things you must not tell, for it will not help to tell them in this world that is the white man's. But you must know, and so I have told you." I knew then why we only used the logs that the spirit had left for our fireplace. I knew the life of the forest and the mountains. Grandma said that her pa had such understanding that she knew he would be strong, where he would know in his next body life. She said she hoped soon she would be strong too. Then she would know him, and their spirits would know. Grandma said that Grandpa was moving closer to the understanding without knowing it, and they would be together always, their spirits knowing. I asked Grandma, reckon if I could get that way, so I wouldn't be left behind. She taken my hand. We walked a long way down the trail before she answered. She said for me always to try to understand. She said I would get there too, and I might even be ahead of her. I said I didn't care a thing in the world about being ahead. It would suit me right near total if I could just catch up. It was kind of lonesome always being left behind.